Consultants. And Shay, back on you because Shay's got some exciting news. She had her once a year annual spa day for her women. I'm going to let her talk all about it. Shay?
Listen, phenomenal. Can I say anything other than phenomenal? Derek didn't join us this year, actually. Derek came, picked up his food and left, which was very surprising.
I didn't stay around too long.
Derek usually hangs out. He usually hops in the chair, gets a massage, all that good stuff. But the 2025 Women's Spa Day event was...
Actually,
go ahead.
Before you get into that, there are going to be some people that are new to us. They have no clue even what we do and who we are.
You're right.
Do that first and then go into that. I don't want to lose anybody that's new to us. So right now, if you're new to us, put in the chat new. We just want to know. And also type your city and state. Shay is going to give an intro to what is an independent living facility. How did we get in it? And how did that lead to her being a nonprofit? And yesterday was her annual spa day for her women's facility. So Shay, take it.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, an independent living facility is a housing program that you operate. You don't have to own the property. You can lease the property, and you take people from homeless to hopeful, right? They have to be independent, meaning that they can fend for themselves when it comes to their meals, when it comes to transportation to and from doctor's appointments. They're cognitively well in regards to being able to kind of, think, live, behave appropriately on their own and get along well with others. So this is a shared living environment. Lord have mercy, Derek, you put me in the hot seat real quick. So this is a shared living environment.
Me doing this thing.
Right.
I didn't mean to stick it, but
you did, because my mind
game.
It is, but my mind is on. Like I'm one of those people. Like I have to prep because mentally I am all on the spa day. So forgive me. But again, you can do this as an LLC. You can do this as an LLC or a nonprofit, which I do the housing model as a nonprofit. You don't need a license. You don't need any oversight from the government or any organizations to approve you. You don't need a sprinkler system. You don't need none of that. You just need a big heart for God's people, and you need to have a heart to serve in general. And again, that is the independent living facility model. You can do private rooms, which is one person per room, or you can do shared rooms with 2 people per room, 2 heartbeats per room. So that is the model that we've coined here, that we've trademarked as Forston Consultants, Derek and myself. If you go to the USPTO, you'll see that we are the educators of the independent living facility model. We've coined it, branded it, and trademarked the educational platform and the housing model all together.
And my program is called Second Chance Housing,
correct,
in case if you was wondering.
And mine is the Angela Denise Foundation. But today I'm rocking Faith because I wore my Angela Denise. Boy, I've been rocking it. So I got to get me some more. But anyway, the Angela Denise Foundation is the ILF that is associated with my nonprofit organization, right? Derek does this as an LLC. I do this as a 501c3 nonprofit. I am a registered 501c3. And this year we had the amazing opportunity to partner with Walmart. Walmart grants, community funding and grants program, Spark for Good. They actually were the ones that sponsored the 2025 Women's Spa Day.
Big shout out to Walmart.
We'll super huge shout out to Walmart, and thank you for allowing us to really pamper some women that have never had this experience before. And the powerful thing about it is I'm still receiving texts today. I had a few text messages. I got some phone calls from the residents because they were so overwhelmed by what took place. Now, this is an independent living facility that I house women in. But every year I try to do something super special for the ladies that I house. And that's usually a spa day. So it's either, manis and pedis or massages. This year we had a beautician on site. So she did haircuts and styles. We had a massage therapist there.
Pictures also coming too.
Pictures will be available.
Y'all can see and feel like you all were a part of that.
Yeah. So they did chair massages. What I love about this group of women is I have some women that are okay with photos and stuff like that. So you'll see a collaboration of some of those women, but the others they were able to take part, but we did their services privately. So like prime example, I have a room that's ready for rent, because I did have a move out. And what we did is we converted that area into the room where the ladies that, wanted their encounter to be more private, where they were ushered into that space and were provided their massage and their hair and stuff like that. And then at the end, they just, it was just them and the therapist, or them and the beautician, so that they didn't have to deal with the rest of, the population.
And Shay, what made you think to do this, just so that the people can understand? Why would you do a spa day for these women that you're housing?
I did it because initially when we first started this housing model, we ran into a lot of women that we housed that had very harsh, heavy backgrounds, had life situations and circumstances. So what we did was I wanted to do something special. And this is while I was still in corporate America and you were running solo in the housing space. And what I did is I said to Derek, I said, listen, I would love to do something fun for the ladies that we housed and that you're housing. And I said, I've got friends that are nail technicians, and I've got, friends that do makeup. Let's pamper these women, because I've had conversations with them on the days that I would get to go spend with them. And I realized that they were missing a lot of the pampering, the nurturing, the love that comes with just being a woman, wanting to be loved on, made to be felt appreciative and just being appreciated and stuff like that. So that's what started the spa days. Once I received my 501c3, I was able to now say, hey, let's partner with other organizations and allow them to sponsor these spa days. Hence our connection and collaboration this year with Walmart. So super excited about that. It was honestly just a true blessing to be able to do it. And ever since that first one, it's always been an annual thing that we've done. And that is the annual Angela Denise Foundation Women's Spa Day. So it's our way of giving back and showing love to those that we house. So that's what we did this year. We did hair and massages. Let me tell you, if y'all would have been applied,
food, or did everybody starve?
You know what? I forgot. Thank you.
I know. That's why you got me here.
I'm telling you, boy. If it weren't for you, I don't know, man. I'd be in trouble. You are great.
Did you serve the people food?
We did. Olive Garden catered. So we had catering provided by Olive Garden. Olive Garden, Story Life Ministry, which is our home church, provided brand new pair of sneakers for one of the young ladies that didn't have anything, and they were nice too. Derek, can you tell them what type of sneakers they were? They were nice.
Jordan 1s, actually. Very nice. Blue, white, and Jordan 1s.
Yeah, they were really nice. Brand new out the box. And then we also had
somehow our church got stacks and stacks and stacks of those boxes of shoes. So they were just being a blessing to everybody, and they also were a part of that.
That was a part of their go back to school.
Our personal church, Paula White Ministry, City Serve, all the great people that make Shay look genius. So let me give a little bit of a disclaimer here, right? Shay looks really good doing this, right? But it's hard to do a lot of this stuff without partners. So again, big shout out to all the partners that make this come true. So when you guys are building your own independent living facility, this is not a one-man show. This is not a one-man band, right? It takes partnerships. Because a lot of times these partnerships have the money and the funds that you don't, and the means that you don't, to make all of these other people's dreams come true. So that's a big part about running a nonprofit organization. I'm not that, but I watch her. And I watch her build relationships, and I watch people pour into her vision. So how cool is that? That you have the vision, you thought of it, but other people pour into it.
It's powerful. So like Derek said, we've got some amazing partners, and they're large partners, right? Like you hear me talk about Walmart, you hear me talk about First Horizons Bank, you hear me talk about City Serve, and you hear me talk about Paula White Ministries and Story Life Church. Like these are the connections in the community that you want to sustain, and you want to, help just partner again in so many ways. Like for, our other partners, we also provide housing, right? So we're a partner not only in the receiving end, but we also provide them with a safe space to house people when they do get that phone call. If we have availability, we're their go-to provider for housing. So again, the Women's Spa Day, Derek, was phenomenal. If y'all could have been a fly on the wall, I think you would all had a blast. I'm going to be honest. Ariel, our beautician, Angelique, our massage therapist, they did not know what to expect. And when I say they had such a blast with these ladies, and these ladies so much so appreciated them. And what I love about having the partnerships or the sponsors for these events, these individuals, they give to us in a way, but we're able to financially bless them through the partnership aspect. So it's a beautiful thing, man. It is such a beautiful thing for partnerships. So make sure that you are partnering, whether you're a for-profit or nonprofit. Make sure you can find partners, especially when it comes to housing. I think there's no limitation, even though some of y'all are LLCs. There are still going to be organizations that will want to partner with you, right? They know they're not going to get a tax deduction, but they see your good work. They see what you're doing in the community, and they still want to partner. So just be mindful of that. Just because you don't have a 501c3, you don't have a tax exemption, doesn't mean that you're not someone that another organization would like to partner with. 9 times out of 10, you can still find some suitable partners in your space as a for-profit. Okay, so that's my spiel, but be on the lookout for some pictures from that event. I am excited. Miguel said, especially now because housing is priority. Absolutely. And that is 100% correct. With housing being such a hot topic in our social climate, there are a lot of partnerships. There are a lot of people that are looking for good housing providers. So not the slumlords, not people that are doing this the wrong way, but they're looking for people that can effectively house and be an asset to them or a resource to them as well. So Derek, back to you.
Absolutely. So that was quick, but any questions or concerns about any of that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of you all should be hearing this and starting to get some ideas and maybe some of the things that you want to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that when I first started, I envisioned of, getting guys haircuts and, giving them t-shirts with our name and logo on it, anything to just make them feel better.
Yeah.
Put in the chat if this is something that you all would want to do as well.
It's a great thing to do.
I see a lot of comments coming in through TikTok and through Instagram and Facebook. Again, if you're on any other forum other than YouTube, we invite you guys to YouTube. Miss Regina says, very inspirational. Miss Regina, if you want to join us on YouTube at Forston Consultants, that's Forston.
Oh, I love it.
Everybody that's on Instagram, come on YouTube at Forston Consultants, Forston.
Wow, it looks like Miss Regina is actually has a 501c3 and is looking to do the same thing. I would love to be a coach, Miss Regina. Absolutely. Just so you know, I would love to be a coach. It is very one of the things I tell people, and I talked about it on Saturday, is the importance of knowing, as a 501c3, how to market and how to articulate the housing aspect of what we do, because there's certain verbiage that we cannot use as with the 501c3, because it can honestly derail you or knock you out of your status of 501c3. So you have to be mindful of that. Okay. So just know that there is some verbiage that you want to be mindful of when providing housing that you don't want to use as a 501c3.
Absolutely. Miss LaTanya, good to see you as well. If I remember, you're from the Jacksonville area. So big shout out to the Duval County folks, because we actually may be coming that way. So Duval was not kind of in the running yet.
But something happened.
Because of certain things happening, Duval actually may be the next stop. We're just not sure yet. So if you're in Jacksonville, Florida, tell a friend that tells another friend that there's an opportunity coming to the city that can change your life.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Tiffany Richardson and a bunch of other people that we coach in Jacksonville. Tiffany just happens to be the latest one. So if you're not following Tiffany Richardson on Facebook, I'm not sure if she's here tonight, go and show her some love. You'll see her posted in front of her brand new ILF. Right, her very first one. So, in fact, everybody put in the chat, congratulations, Tiffany. When she get here, she'll see it. Now, Tiffany Walker sees that. She gonna think it's for her. So if y'all can put congratulations to Tiffany Richardson and Tiffany Walker, if you're here, congratulations to you, because you always doing stuff, right?
Always.
Tiffany's been in real estate longer than most of y'all have even thought about being in it.
Yeah.
Right. Her family, her dad, her mom, everybody has always kind of been in it. Yep. So again, a big shout out to a lot of you all, man, that are just joining our coaching here lately. And a lot of you all are getting started so fast. I'm super proud of you all that are moving at the speed of instruction. We believe by a saying that says that. Yeah. Move at the speed of instruction. And one day, one guy came in and heard that. He says, Derek, can I change it a little bit? I said, well, it's my saying. I don't want you to change it, but what you
right.
got? He said, move at the speed of revelation. And I like that, because guess what revelation means? Understanding.
That's good.
So when you get the understanding of what this is, let's go. Like, what are we waiting on?
Yeah.
God has already put the vision in your head and in your heart. He made you bump into me with my big mouth because I got the game. You think that was by coincidence? And my wife does it from a nonprofit standpoint. What else do you need? You ever heard people say that you wouldn't know a blessing if it slapped you in the face? Some of y'all just got slapped in the face this past week with God answering your prayer,
right?
Bumping into me and my wife. Bam. What else do you need? Now, other than that, we will always pray for y'all finances and the proper health. Because my prayer every night before I leave this room, that God give y'all the mind of Christ so that you can think clearly and make sound decisions, give you an able body. Guys, I did a lot of pressure washing today. My back hurt. But guys, I got an able body to do what God has called me to do. That's one of my businesses, pressure washing, that I started for the tenants that I serve. So over Shay's left shoulder is a vision board that y'all can't see that says on that board, God, I want to house people. But God, I want to give them a job too. Because I've been in this long enough to know now, Miss Regina, that if these guys don't stay out of trouble, meaning that if they don't stay busy, they're going to get in trouble. So I believe in giving them housing, but also giving them a job and giving them something to do. Self-worth. That means put some money in their pocket.
Exactly.
So again, if you love God, love people, and love real estate, man, you guys are in the absolute right place. My assistant is also in this YouTube room. Her name is Jenny or Jennifer or Jen. Take your pick. I like to call her Jen, and that's what she also loves, and not J-I-N. We ain't drinking today, y'all. J-E-N-N.
So country.
Right? Anyway, Jen, shout me out in the chat. I want the people to see who you are. And Jen, if I can remember, you handpicked a bunch of people.
She did,
and you gave a scholarship to and some discounts. And I think it ended Friday, right? So Jen, I'm gonna just ask, because Jen, you're the grant giver. I have no control over this, but Jen, if you want to extend that until today, anybody that's new today that wants a blessing for Jen to bless the socks right off of your feet, just take the word Jen in the chat. Jen's going to see that, and then she'll start coordinating with you of how y'all can get on that phone.
So Miss Regina on TikTok is saying, hey, howdy, Jen. So Miss Regina, if you have not, if you're not in our CRM, you want to go ahead and look at the comment section on TikTok, and there's a phone number that's pinned to the top. You want to go ahead and text that name to text Jen to that phone number. We cannot say that phone number a lot on the TikTok channel because it will stop.
That's it, because TikTok will kick us off here. So here we go real slowly. Text the word Jen, and I'll admit, right, don't bother Jen if you're not ready. So let me make this clear. If you want our one-on-one coaching or even the DIY, Jen is our grant giver. She's one of my assistants. Jess is my right hand. Jen is my left hand.
Yeah.
And did Jen shout me out yet?
No, I actually texted her to do something for me.
So if you're ready for the coaching and you would love a discounted scholarship, it actually ended on Friday, but I want to extend this now.
Oh.
So Jen, listen up, because here they come. Text the word Jen, J-E-N-N, to this phone number, and Jen is going to bless the socks right off of your feet.
Right off you.
407-326-0086. And that phone number is in the chat on TikTok and is scrolling below on YouTube.
Correct.
So if you just text the word J-E-N-N, and only if you're ready for the coaching and you've watched the webinar. Now, if you're new to me and you ain't even seen my webinar, you probably don't know if you want the coaching yet.
Yeah.
Right? So watch the webinar. Most of y'all want a phone call with me first, which I'm cool with that. And then let Jen bless the socks right off of your feet. But Jen, I want to be real clear, Jen, because this ended Friday, these folks got until, let's just say, 10 o'clock tonight. So we'll be here for probably an hour and a half, hour to 10 minutes or so. But Jen, to 10 o'clock tonight, anybody that wants a scholarship towards the ILF Mastery Blueprint coaching, Jen, I want you to bless the socks off of their feet. And don't even tell me who it is, because I don't want to be involved in it. I don't want to say, well, Derek don't even know. Jen runs all of that.
Exactly.
So let me get back into my coaching.
Yeah, go for it.
Back into the chat.
And please forgive me, guys.
And Ronald, super excited to see you guys on vacation. I love it when I see a married couple taking some time off because I know what it took to get that place up and running that y'all just started.
Yeah.
So if you don't know it, Kathy, can you shout me out in the chat real quick? I want people to see who you guys are. Ronald and Kathy are a married couple in California. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on in California, but a lot of y'all are calling me from there getting started. Whereas people in the beginning when I was coaching was afraid to take my coaching because I was all the way in Florida. But now there's so many people we're coaching in California. So back to that point, Ronald and Kathy right now are on vacation in a place where I can't even pronounce.
Ooh, they went that way. They went that fancy.
Shay, most of y'all know I stutter and I can hardly get stuff out. Shay, if you can read it in the chat, maybe.
Hold on. Let me go look for it. I gotta look for it.
I can't even pronounce it. It's Puerto something. It ain't Puerto Rico. Okay, so
is it Punta Cana?
Hold on, I'm looking for it. Being on vacation, enjoying each other, enjoying life, and enjoying the fruits of your labor, because y'all just met me less than 90 days ago, and you guys are on vacation, but you got a property up and running and fully filled with people in less than 90 days of knowing me. Congratulations. So put in the chat if you ain't no hater. Congratulations to Ronald and Kathy. Real easy names to spell, and I want to see about 25 of y'all do this.
Puerto Vallarta.
Shay, I ain't gonna even let my tongue say that. And neither was I a good student in high school with geography. I have no clue where that is.
Don't make me lie neither. So I grew up in Bermuda. So
that is for us to dream and to go where y'all at right now.
Right. Let us know.
Watch this though. Two very easy names, and I want to see 25 of y'all say congratulations, because that's where it starts at sometimes, of you congratulating other people until God says your time.
Ooh.
So one more time. Congratulations to Ronald and Kathy, because less than 90 days ago, they met me. Can y'all imagine 90 days ago, you met me for the first time in your life, and 89 days later, you got a house and 8 people in it.
And working on house number 2.
Sleeping behind the dumpster without you in your program.
But working on house number 2.
I get to that. And working on house number 2.
That's what I'm saying. Full and working on house number 2.
House number 2, Shay. So slow down and come back. And I want y'all to say yes in the chat in faith. Can you imagine meeting me 90 days ago? Or let's pretend that all of y'all just met me today.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 90 days from today, you got a house with 8 people in it and they all pay you $800 and you on vacation now because of what you just built. Now, Ronald still has a job.
That's powerful.
Kathy does no longer have a job. Kathy's going to do what Francesca did to her husband. She's going to retire Ronald.
Listen, they need to hear that story from Frankie and Jay. We're going to have them come and join us.
In April, open our doors in July, and working on house number 2, guys, and we're in August still.
Wow.
Can y'all imagine that? And I don't see enough of the congratulations yet, unless my screen ain't caught up.
I'm trying to post them all, sir.
25 people that say, hey, y'all, you met Derek 90 days ago, and you got a house full with 8 people. They all pay over $800 a piece. Yeah. And y'all on vacation or somewhere I can't even explain.
Listen.
Like, Ronald, where is this place? Is it in the U.S.? Probably not.
No.
Guide us to where you guys are. Now, I'm going to the chat because I want to see who congratulated this family before y'all even get started. Shay, you can take me.
I'm streaming all of the congratulations across the screen. Derek won't look at them, y'all.
Oh, sorry, Shay.
Help me help you, sir.
Ronald, you know she bought me an iPad, so I'm trying to use my iPad, Ronald.
And today, Ronald, tonight I'm using the MacBook. How about that?
Yeah, I'm thank y'all, because that means a lot to me when I see y'all congratulate people, because y'all have no clue sometimes. Yeah. Because all y'all see is I want to get a house and I want to put people in it. Y'all don't know what Kathy went through and Ronald went through to fill that house up.
Yeah.
What they went through to find the house, the conversation, and how the lady tried to shut it down the day they were signing for it.
Come on, sir.
Like, you guys don't know that. So when you say congratulations and say, God, I thank you for getting Ronald and Kathy started, and God, I'm next. We live by a saying that says, don't be jealous, be next.
Yeah.
So right now, if I were you all, I ain't trying to tell y'all how to pray, but I kind of am. I need to talk to God right now and say, God, congratulations, and thank you for what you did for Ronald and Kathy. God, I'm proud of them, and God, I'm proud of you, because you my daddy, and you did it for them.
Yeah.
And what you did for them, you would do for me. So God, I thank you right now, and I that you will bless Ronald and Kathy and overflow them with clients and houses that they remain in this thing that Ronald can walk off his job in the next 90 days. Lord have mercy. I would pray that if I was y'all. Back on you, Shay, because I'm getting excited now.
You always excited.
Yeah, but that just really
you are 120% excited.
We got a vacation coming up too.
We do.
And I'm somebody that never was able to take a vacation with my 9-to-5 job.
So they're in Mexico.
God gave me this. It was like, oh my God. Shay, where are we going?
Right. So they're in Mexico. So just so you know, they're in Mexico.
Send us all the details, Ronald, because maybe I want to go. I want all the details, Ronald. Where you went, where you stayed, how much the flight was. Text it to me, bro.
Their flight's gonna be a lot cheaper than ours because they're in Cali.
Right there.
So let's go. There's some questions already started.
Tia. I'm sorry, Tia. I got you, Tia.
Tia told you bring it down.
Yeah, Tia doing that.
Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Tia.
Tia always keep me, you know.
See, Tia, you are a woman after my own heart. See, he don't listen to me. But he'll listen to you. You and Katara, y'all. Hey, you, Katara, Mom Forston.
So Katara better doing this probably.
Mom Forston, Katara, and Tia. That's the people.
Show ain't here probably. So I'm gonna act up a little bit.
No, you better not.
Come on stream.
So let's go. So we've got some questions. Miguel Diaz says, question. With HIPAA laws, how do you make sure your residents are mentally sound, not 5150, when given assessments/interviews? So
I'm going to ask a bunch of questions because I'm going to sign a paper called the Release of Information. In this business, we call it a ROI. Write this down if you're taking notes. I give this game away, y'all, if you ain't noticed, right? People will charge you for what I'm getting ready to tell you. The reason we're able to get their information, big bro, is that the nurse or the social worker or the case manager, they'll say, Derek, if you want any information about this guy, can you sign our ROI?
Correct.
Now, when I first started, I just said, yeah, Miguel, I didn't even know what an ROI was. But when they slid it to me, I said, oh, yeah, this is information.
You thought it was a return on investment?
Okay. How many of y'all would be honest like me and say, big bro, thank you, Derek, because I didn't know what that meant either, Derek, but thank you for saying it. So that I don't get lost in conversation because she reminds us all the time that language is a
locator.
Language is a
locator.
Language is a
locator.
So every time that we're speaking to people, we want to make sure we're saying the right words at the right time to the right people. Yes. So ROI, 5 of y'all put this in the chat. And Kathy and Ronald, there are so many people on TikTok that are standing in agreement with you guys. You won't even believe it. Thank you, TikTok. ROI stands for Release of information. And once I sign it, that social worker now can divulge everything about his life to me so that I can make a sound decision whether I take him or not.
Correct.
On you, Shay, for any comments.
No, you sealed that. And again, this is something that we talk about so much and we coach on so much is making sure you do an appropriate assessment. And that information that's on that you're going to receive, you pretty much get their whole psychosocial. And what people don't realize is that is pretty much their whole plan of that visit while they've been in that facility. They can divulge as much or as little as the client allows. But for the most part, they will allow because they're looking for housing. And that's a part of their discharge plan that they will release all of the information necessary to help you make an informed decision about that resident that you're bringing into your ILF. So just be mindful of that you will need to have those documents available to sign. And they're not going to just let a person sign that, right? It's not just going to be an individual. You're going to have an entity establishment to you as well when it comes to getting that information, because you are now a part of their discharge plan. Right? You are now a part of that person's discharge plan and an active member in the chain of custody or the chain of care for that individual that you are looking at housing. Okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm just reading a message that came in. There was a young lady that joined our real estate room on Sunday, Miss Sade. Miss Sade, if you're in the YouTube room, shout me out. I'm not sure if this is just a regular message, but you have a property in Sanford, Florida that you're looking to possibly rent out. And I got a lot of people in the area that may want to rent it.
Real quick, because you did that, TikTok can't hear nothing we're saying and they're texting. So whatever. Yes. So I don't us because we're feeding through yours. So I don't know if Sade's on TikTok or if she's here.
No, she's in Lead Connector. So I just went there to check that
she might be. Okay.
So yeah, so Sade, if you're in YouTube right now, shout me out in the chat and let's address that live. If not, Shay, keep going.
Right. So no, I just wanted to inform you that was going on because TikTok's going crazy because they couldn't hear. So another thing, just be mindful again, when you get that release of information and that information comes into you, store it well. Or make sure that, most organizations will send it to you in a secured file document, digital document that expires after a specific time frame. So make sure you gather all of the information that you need to make the appropriate decision and then go from there. If you don't, you ain't gonna have that information for long. So just be mindful that now with technology, a lot of the organizations are using time sensitive software. So you'll have access to that information for as long as they deem it necessary for you to have that information, and then you will lose access. So back to you, Derek. And Miguel, let me know if that answers your question in the chat. Let us know.
And also, guys, if you have questions, go ahead and put those in the chat. We're getting ready to take a small commercial break, but I want you guys that if you have questions to go ahead and put those in the chat.
Yeah, so I'm looking through the chat. So I'm going through the chat, y'all. I'm looking for your questions. Bring those questions on while we take a commercial break.
Hey, what's going on, family? Have you ever imagined starting your own housing program? That's probably why you're here. And if you're looking for one-on-one coaching, like you're kind of getting right now, but in a more of a one-on-one setting, just you and I, that's our ILF Mastery Blueprint. There's a number that they're scrolling below on this screen right now. If you text the word scholarship to that phone number, my team is going to get you some information. So first of all, I'm going to say congratulations and thank you for moving at the speed of instruction. We look forward to working with you. And again, this is only for people that desire our one-on-one coaching, which is designed to watch you succeed from going from a zero to a hero when it comes to information and knowing how to implement this independent living facility model without any mistakes. That's most important. So again, our ILF Mastery Blueprint, guys, there's a scholarship that's available for it that'll slice the price in half, which is also a no-brainer. So again, if you've ever desired to start your own housing program, but you thought you needed a license, you don't. You thought you had to be a nurse, you don't. You thought you had to own the property, you don't. Consider our ILF Mastery Blueprint, where we are going to take you to success and let God use you in your community, housing the homeless and the displaced. Let's get back to the show.
DIY as well.
Yeah, all right. On that.
Hello, everybody. We are back. We are simulcasting, so we are having conversations in different places while y'all are on commercial break.
And again, let us know on YouTube if you're new to us. Also list your city and state. I want to give a free gift for anybody that's new, or if you've never gotten it. So listen to this instruction really quickly. Right. I'm also going to put it below. But if you text the word new, just NEW to this phone number, don't put it in the chat. Don't text it below. Only text these three letters, NEW, to 407-326-0086. That'll give you a 15-minute course of a bunch of videos, 15 to be exact, of what you need to watch so that you don't go to jail, that you don't end up in the courtroom,
right,
and that you don't end up on the Channel 8 news like I did in the wrong way.
That part.
Those 15 videos will save your life. Most people that paid a couple $100 for it, I want y'all to get it for free. And Jen, when the first 35 people get it, cut it off. So I want to use the first 35 people for folks that will move at the speed of instruction. Text the word new, NEW, to 407-326-0086. And my assistant, Jen, will see that. She'll make sure that you get it. Also, if you got any other questions or concerns, put them in the chat. I'm going back in the chat right now.
Yeah, there is a couple of questions.
Putting up one right now.
Now, Janae,
hold
on. So Janae said 407 ? Don't make me come for you.
I'll put it in the chat.
No, it's actually streaming across below. In the lower third, I have it streaming right there. See it? The number's coming up right here, right there. That's the phone number. So you can go ahead and text that number and you'll be able to get that information. So first question, what you got? Did you have this one? What's the most effective way to connect with reentry centers that support returning citizens?
Join their emailing list. So lucky for me, people usually find me running my big mouth on social media, and that's why we're so big on Lyft, LIFT, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So one more time, what gets 95% of all of our clients that we house, guys, it comes from social media. So some lady saw me running my big mouth on social media and invited me to come and tour the jail.
Right.
I put a whole video on it. It's on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yeah.
When we drove to the jail, I said, guys, I'm not going to jail today. They asked us to speak.
Yeah.
We brought coffee and donuts like we always do.
Sure did.
Right. And now we are invited quarterly to not only attend, but to speak at it. So in your city, write this down because here's some great coaching. Type in Reentry Network with your zip code or your county into Google or Chat GPT. Hopefully it gives you where you guys do that in your city. There's usually going to be an email and the phone number for somebody. Join it. You also need to join the there's something
communities
in your area where
they have programs, like they have committees. Excuse me. They actually have committees. So there's reentry committees that meet. There's it's going to be like a conglomerate or a put together of different organizations, different nonprofits, all sorts, and they meet together to help combat recidivism. So you need to look for those organizations in your area. Every area has a different name for them. So you want to kind of just do your research, go to Chat GPT, tell it who you are, what you're looking at doing, and tell Chat GPT, hey, give me a list of the reentry organizations in my area. Utilize Chat GPT. It'll be easier than trying to navigate that information through Google or trying to find it through Google. So make sure that you are, again, utilizing your resources.
Your homeless shelter is where a lot of your meetings stem from. Your homeless network, HSN.
Homeless Service Networks.
Homeless Service Network. Most of y'all should have this in your county. I'm giving y'all the game if you haven't noticed, guys. So a lot of the, programs and meetings will go through your homeless shelter. Right? I would get on that email list somehow because they're going to be inviting you guys to a bunch of meetings to show up and talk about who you are and what you do. Right? So guys, I've been doing this for a long time. Like I literally left my job in 2019 to do this full time. God gave the vision around 2017. But for 9 years, I had a job as a social worker doing this. So for all of you new people that don't know me, just think I just come here talking about it. Guys, I was the guy. I was the social worker that all of y'all need to be finding in your city.
Yep.
All y'all need to find the Derek that's in your city because that's the job I used to have for 9 years, referring people to what you guys are offering. And unlucky for me, I had one lady in my whole city and she had rats and roaches.
Yep.
So that's where all of my people went. And when one day she showed me her phone, she said, Derek, I'll never teach you how to do this. Ooh. But look at what I made doing it. She went boop, 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 boop. And she's put up that Chase Bank app. I'll never forget this, y'all. And she said, Derek, look at what I made doing this. And y'all, it was $41,000 a month. And the same lady was housing people in rats and roaches. And because I knew you weren't going to believe me, I took pictures of it. So I'm going to show some of my new people. If 5 people put in the chat right now, Derek, I'm new to you, bro. I'm going to actually grab my laptop and I'm going to show you some of the foolishness that I saw. And she was making $41,000 every 30 days.
Yeah.
Can y'all imagine making 41 grand every 31 days of your life? Put in the chat yes or me or some hand emojis if you could just imagine making 41 grand a month. Would that change your life just a little bit? Lord,
a lot of it. I don't know about a little bit. It changes your life a lot. And I'm actually looking for an image that I want to share, Derek.
So while you do that, I'm going to answer this question from Monica Perkins.
Yeah, go for it.
She says, what do you think about a duplex, both sides? 2 bedroom, 1 bath. I love it. I only hate it if you tell me, Derek, they only going to rent me side B. Because if they only going to rent side B and not side A, I don't want you to do that because you can't control the other side. Neither do you know what kind of client you're going to have. So what if you get a loud mouth, a guy that plays the radio loud, somebody that's disrespectful? They're going to kick you out because complaints don't come from next door. Yeah. But Monica, if you got both sides, let's go. I love that.
So I want to share because we talked about reentry, and for you all on TikTok, you won't be able to see this, but here is an image that we had taken when we did their entry. They do an a re-entry fare. Lord have mercy, a re-entry fare, which is for the inmates that are at that time frame of being about 30 days out from release. And you get to go in and share who you are. So it's like a whole bunch of resources that come into the jail.
Took us to get inside of the jail, because you just don't walk
so
in and go
no. So it is it's a true
what
experience.
Kind of paperwork did we fill out?
You've got to do a background check, of course, all of the things that are necessary for entry into a jail or the prison. Thank God I had my prison stuff done, so that's what made mine's easier and quicker, because I've been doing ministry at prisons as well. So you fill out all of that documentation, and then you go into the jail. So like you can't bring nothing. So you're not allowed to wear like big gaudy belts. So you can't even take your cell phone in, smartwatch, nothing. So we were there for the whole day with no access to anything outside of the jail.
The picture that she's getting ready to show y'all didn't come from her camera.
No,
the lady that invited us.
The jail.
We got to reach back out to her.
We do. It's been we got to tell Jess.
Besides the quarterly meeting, we need to meet, because in fact, she promised me, and she's kind of shy, that she would come on our YouTube channel. If 10 of y'all would tell me, Derek, I would love for you to bring the lady that invited you to this channel.
Re-entry, yeah.
If 10 of y'all tell me that, I'll try to bring her, actually, right? Because again, guys, watch this, not being funny. She saw me running my big mouth on social media, said, hey, Derek, would you mind coming to share with me and my colleagues what you all do?
Yeah.
Now, I heard it, Derek, but I would love for you to come by. No problem.
Correct. Yeah.
So I filmed me and Shay driving the Krispy Kreme donuts. We picked up donuts, coffee, and we were the highlight of the whole building.
Everybody's like, yes, bring her.
It don't take much.
It doesn't.
Did 10 people at least say it?
I got one so far.
Oh, that don't count then. If 10 people say it, I'll bring that lady. But if only one person said, that may not
be an
impact.
I got two. Can I get three?
From a re-entry lady that runs the whole county, when it comes to this, how do you get involved? How do you get a part of the email? Who they serve? Why would they choose you? Mm-hmm. What's the requirements? Let me know in the chat, and I'll bring her. Actually.
So they're coming in now. They're coming in. So it must be delayed. So let's look at the picture. So this is at that re-entry fair that we went to. This inmate, oh my gosh, it was an experience. I'll say this. It was a very unique experience because you saw both sides of the coin, right? Yeah. You saw those that were going to actively participate in their rehabilitation, and you saw those that really just
something that could care less.
They could care less.
I'm just coming because they told me to. I don't want no housing from you, Derek. I don't care what y'all do.
And this is
had guys like that.
And this is the best place to start having those conversations, right? This is the best place to start initiating your assessment. You get their information. They get your information. Take notes on that interaction. So we had a notebook, we had pen and paper with us, and anyone that was interested in housing, we took their information. So that way, when they called, Derek and I, once they walked away from us, we took notes in regards to like, okay, is this a good fit? You know, what do we see in this individual? What is the potential for this individual? And then we waited for the follow-up. So that, like, when you go to the re-entry fair, it gives you a good gauge on the people that are ready to re-enter.
And they brought them in groups.
Right,
like
correct. We were there all day. We started
at like... They brought them in groups. They didn't bring all 80 people at once.
It was, I think it was 8 groups, or was it 10 groups of 10? It was something like that. It was either 8 groups of 10 or 10 groups of 10, but it was female and male, and they kind of intertwined. We may get 3 groups of males, then we may get 2 groups of women.
Yeah, y'all could be the graduation for these people.
Yeah.
They just told you that most of these folks know they got 60 to 90 days before they leave. And the case manager's job at the jail is to find them housing.
Yeah.
How cool is it that you go in now and get involved with them because you heard us talk about it? And you're the go-to person that they call all the time to interview these people.
Yeah.
Now, I'll admit, out of every group of 10 that they brought out, probably only 2 people met the criteria and that also wanted it.
And showed active. It was interesting.
Which I appreciate, because I don't want you in my place either if you don't want it, because it ain't going to work. But the guy that's like him that said, man, I would love a second chance. You and Shay seemed pretty cool.
What I loved about
he was just he wanted a second chance.
Can I be honest? He's that person that wheelhouse. He's like a rock to me.
He reminds me of Calvin too.
Oh, yes. Oh, Lord. a lighter version. But no, he's this gentleman here, and that's why I have this big old cheesy grin on my face, because he was so personable.
Yeah.
And everything was
laughing,
right. Everything was so heartfelt. Like he shared his story. He shared, like, we got to know these individuals, even though it was a limited time. They didn't. What I loved about this program at this particular jail is they didn't rush anybody. When they saw that there was a true engaging interaction happening, whether it was from the school system that was there, waste management was there. There were what's them places called? Job placement providers were there. Other housing organizations were there. So it was a conglomerate.
Right next to us, like, just don't go past that so fast.
Yeah.
Guys, can you imagine a lot of us and y'all as providers? So next to us was a lady that had the business where she gave these guys jobs.
Yeah,
she don't care about their background.
Day labor.
That's what cool is that to be hooked up with a company like that? Hey, ma'am, Shay and I get people all the time that need a job. And y'all don't care about, like, backgrounds, right? So we partner with that lady.
Correct.
See how we went for one thing, but made another connection with a lady that does day labor?
Yeah.
Put in the chat if you know what day labor is, right? Yes. If you don't, write no. Because if you say no, I'm going to have Shay explain it.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, if you know what day labor is, write no if you don't. Keep going.
So Jermaine Mills asked, do they give release dates? So yes, all of these people that come through the fair.
I see over 10 people on YouTube. Miss Regina, keep
it count. Like, yes.
Regina, I'm going to bring that later because it's way more than 10.
Yeah, Miss Regina said, hey, Miss Regina's funny. Miss Regina's on TikTok advocating for the re-entry.
Asia's also on YouTube and TikTok.
Okay, and so I think Miss Regina is
double
too.
Simulcast us.
So just know too, at the same time, like they do know. So for Jermaine to answer your question, yes, these individuals did in fact know their release date. And they were able, like, this was an active part of their release criteria. So not all jails do this. Our local, it's called 33rd. They call it 33rd here in Orlando, is very active in reentry programs. They have a very, very unique program that they run. And their program is so... It needs to be mocked in a lot of other organizations because of the way they do things. They meet on a regular basis and they do these fairs quarterly because that's at like the influx of the outgoing people in the system. So it's really cool to see how they do it. The information that Lord have mercy. I am all over my words today. Jeez. The information that those in jail, those that are incarcerated have is very good. Like they know their plan. Like they know their outgoing plan. They know, and they have to play an active role. So that's what I appreciate about this organization, this jail, and how they've done their re-entry program. They're going to do their part now. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The ex-inmate just has to want it.
Yeah.
And it was quite sad, you all. I'll admit how some of the people, you just saw that they didn't want it. They didn't want a second chance. They had nowhere to go.
They had no hope. You can see some of them had no hope.
Nowhere to go and no plan. Guess what you're going to eventually do? Mm-hmm. You're going to break the law again. You're going back to jail.
Yeah.
So it was sad to see some of those people, guys, that just honestly did not want a second chance at life. And that's what we came offering. Just again, unfortunately, some of them didn't.
I want to share this too. Another thing that they had at this jail was super cool. Was on site. They had like a construction program. So if you were a good inmate, you were doing what was necessary, you could enroll into this course. And it was a course taught by Valencia College. So it's a state college that comes into the jail and teaches. And by the time they finish this course, they literally build a tiny home on the jail facility.
I was shocked that the jail actually had a space to where they build construction for practice.
Yeah.
And guess who they invited to speak at the graduation?
This guy.
Because me running my big mouth, talking about second chance housing. I came to the meeting. I spoke. And now I'm asked to come back all the time, and I speak at their graduation. That's pretty cool. And the guys, and again, it came from social media.
It did, because that's exactly how they found you.
Man, like social media is 95% we find all of our people. And somebody write this in the chat because my new people gonna miss it. Lift. L-I-F-T. We believe that if you got to lift, you have to lift your brand and lift it in front of people's faces. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. That's what LIFT stands for us. LinkedIn, that's the professional way. I'm looking for social workers and case managers. Professional. No emojis. No funny quotes on LinkedIn. Instagram is the cool hippie way. All the young folk on it, right? Facebook is the old tried and true, and everybody's on it. It's been around for a long time. And then TikTok is the new wave of things where everybody's hanging out, flipping across their phone on their lunch break. All the social workers and case managers, while they're eating their cheese sandwich, they're scrolling on TikTok. Here I go, boom. Welcome to Second Chance Housing. Are you a social worker or case manager needing clean, affordable housing for your residents the day of discharge? Give us a call. That's what they keep saying, so they keep inviting me. So promise yourself today that you're going to get a lift. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok business page so that you can promote what this thing is. Make sense, everybody?
Absolutely.
All right. So right here again is right here on this page, and this is just only for my new people. I usually take 30 minutes to go through this, but I'm going to do this in less than 5 minutes. We trademarked independent living facility. So Shay and I don't care what you call this. Co-living, shared living, communal living. Some people call it all kind of stuff. You can put your last name on it and call it Clewiston living, Williams living, whatever. I don't care.
Right.
She was just so smart. She said, Derek, this thing going to be powerful. We should trademark it. The coaching of it and how we do it our way, we did it, and it took about 18 months.
It was
actually over that. It took about 2 years.
No, it was 18 months.
About 18
it was
months.
18 months. Yeah.
Trademark came back, and now we pour this all over the world in terms of, because all this is, y'all, is this, right? Don't get caught up in all these fancy terms. All this is the love of God, real estate, and social services all mixed together. One more time. The love of God, real estate, and social services all mixed together. Now watch this. If you're not on YouTube, you getting ready to miss what I'm getting ready to show y'all. That lady that was making 41 grand a month, housing people in roaches and in rats. I knew y'all weren't going to believe me, so I took pictures of it.
Yeah.
Come to YouTube right now at Forston Consultants. That's Forston. Regina, help me type that in the chat to show the other people where we're going to be at. Because Regina, I knew that it was people like y'all new folks. And I don't blame y'all. It's hard to believe somebody was making 41 grand housing people in roaches and rats and in filth.
And
that's why I took pictures of it, Shay.
And they did it like it was okay. They did it like it was A-OK. And that's not appropriate. So check out what Derek's going to show y'all, because it's very heart-wrenching.
So here is me in this screen, just like all of y'all, begging God to change my life and begging God to get into real estate and begging God to help people. Can y'all see this picture? Because I'm not super techie. I want to make sure y'all can see me in that blue shirt with that tie. Can everybody see me there? Can 10 of y'all say yes? Because I'm not super techie. I want to make sure y'all can see that. That's me as that social worker making $28,000 a year. And this is where God showed me a lady, y'all, that was making 41 bands, as the young folk call it, 41 bands every 30 days. Y'all, and look at the conditions that it was in. Real talk vibes. I knew you weren't going to believe me. That's why I took pictures.
Yeah.
Miss Sandra, I knew y'all weren't going to believe me. Jillian, I knew you was going to believe it, Jillian, but you still wanted to see it. Jillian believes me, but Jillian said, "Dear boy, brother, can you show it to me, though?" Rashida, you weren't going to believe me. Arlinda, you wasn't going to believe me. Now, Kathy and Rhonda going to believe me because they already under the coaching, but they wanted to see it.
They've experienced
they've seen it now.
Yeah, they've experienced
Kimberly,
it.
I know you weren't going to believe me. LaTonya from Jacksonville, Duval County, y'all hard to convince over there in Duval. But look at these pictures. Duval County, can you see that burnt up kitchen? As people are still living in this place. Now, sometimes me and Shay buy a property that look just like this, and we got to rehab it.
Yeah,
y'all
been there, done that.
Living in this place. Shay, talk about what these beds on the ground meant to you when I came home crying to you about Shay. We gotta get in this, Shay. Shay, I'm tired of seeing people being mentioned. Shay, we gotta get in this. What was your feelings about it when I came home crying about this to you with the beds on the floor?
Shut up and do something.
Jack me up, y'all.
Literally, because one thing about me, when Derek is gung-ho about something, he doesn't stop talking about it.
Oh, shut up about
it. And it can get frustrating, especially when you don't see, as a wife, you hear him talking about it, you hear him complaining about it, but you don't see any momentum to move forward and fixing it. So it's like, okay, if it's so I start asking questions like, is it possible? And he's like, yes, this lady's doing it. Well, what have you seen? And that's what caused you to go out and kind of look at what was going on, because she shared just enough information for you to make a cognitive decision to move forward and do something. And that's exactly what I tell people all the time to do it.
What does this place look like? So that's why I always like to tell people my story, because I knew y'all wouldn't believe it unless I took pictures of it. Like, this stuff will break your heart, especially when you know that she was making 41 grand a month. And the part that broke my heart, I tell this story every time, and I'm sorry for y'all that heard it, but I gotta say it. I saw a lady sleeping on the kitchen floor, y'all, paying $750 a month.
Yeah.
You know that drawer at the bottom of your stove in your kitchen where you keep your cornbread pans at? As roaches are running in and out of that bottom drawer, that's what a 3-inch mat was. Not a bed.
Yep.
Not a mattress, but a 3-inch mat about 3 feet long. Some of your grandkids sleep on that at their daycare. I remember Shay being in daycare. I'm 43. I think I'm 43. I can remember right now being in daycare. Y'all go back with me right now if you my age. Remember when we was in the first grade, kindergarten, and we had that red mat, but if you turn it over because you slobbed so much out your mouth, the other side was blue and it was trimmed in red. Talk to me, Katara. Talk to me, Rashida. Oh, Linda, talk to me. Some of y'all got grandkids. Some of y'all my age. Remember the blue mat on one side, red on the other side, Tia, trimmed in white?
Yep.
That girl had a 3-inch mat, 3 feet long, sleeping in front of the kitchen stove. And because I knew y'all wasn't going to believe me, I took pictures of it.
Sure did.
I said, boy, because one day when I tell this story, somebody gonna say, Derek, man, this is a great story, bro, but you ain't got to stretch it so far to make people believe it. And this the one that broke the camel's back. I said, how can you make 41 grand a month? You begging God to change your life, but you're mistreating God's people.
Yeah.
My brother used to always say this, y'all. If you agree with this next phrase, just put yes or amen in the chat. These are God's people, and one day we're going to be held accountable for how we treated them. And if you're making 41 grand a month, housing people in rats and roaches, the devil is a liar. Look at these beds on the floor. Look at these other beds on cinder blocks. How could you in your mind say, you know what, I'm going to go outside and get 4, or get 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get 6 cinder blocks. Don't go to Amazon. Don't go to Facebook Marketplace. You didn't go to Walmart to get the bed rails. You go outside of your house.
No, you went and stole some from somebody's construction
you probably stole these bricks and you put somebody's bed on
You went and stole them from somebody's construction site.
Because I knew y'all wasn't going to believe me. I interviewed the guy that we took off of this bed and gave him a dadgum bed rail, sheets, comforter, pillow, and we put his fan on a dresser. Like, I knew y'all wasn't gonna believe me. Shay, when we saw the mold on the bottom of that mattress, it broke Shay's heart. I had to stop the camera, y'all.
Because I was mad.
These guys are trying to keep the house clean. So guess what they do? They sweep and they mop. Guess what happens
every
to
day?
A wet mop that touches that mattress that's got wood in it and cloth and cotton?
It's gonna start molding.
Mildew. It stinks. Guys, you ever smelled poverty? That's what this place smelled like. And again, the devil is a liar that y'all gonna ask God to change your life financially, spiritually, physically, and you mistreat people like this. Because this whole business, guys, is built around we love God, we love people, and we love real estate. And watch this. We want to please God. We want to help people, be respected by the community, but I also want to make y'all to make enough money to feed your family. That's what this whole ministry is about. Do God's will, help people, but also make enough money so that you can go on vacation with you and your family, like Ronald and Kathy right now.
So hold on.
Honest, and I'm gonna be real honest. I would have never done this 8 years ago. I turned down my first $20,000 person about a week ago.
Good.
It just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by that. And watch me be real honest.
That's
8 years ago, I would have took that check without thinking about it. Just me being honest. But I'm so glad today because I said, God, I want to always be in a position where money's never my problem.
Come on,
I don't want to take somebody's money and know that they don't have it or what the requirement is to do it.
Come on,
so
Derek.
I turned down $20,000 because on that phone call, I'll admit, y'all, she didn't even make it to the application. Her mindset wasn't right. Her expectations was wrong. And what she thought this was, it wasn't going to be, and then she was going to blame me.
Yeah,
the devil is a liar. So when I sense that you ain't got it mentally or your mindset ain't ready, you are not writing me a $20,000 check.
We don't want that.
It.
Yeah. Not all money is good money.
To say that today, because 8 years ago, y'all, I would have took that check without thinking about it.
Yeah. So you actually said
that person to, but even if they would have, because guys, I'll be honest, I'm a coach. I got some real high coaching. Most of y'all don't even hear about that.
Correct.
I got people that write me checks for $20,000, $15,000, $30,000, and $40,000, and they'll quit in 2 weeks. I've seen this.
We've
people
been
put
there,
a check in my hand for $40,000.
We've seen it.
I gave them the property, the clients, and the social workers. It's called my diamond package, and they quit in 2 weeks.
And literally, it's now the ILF legacy.
I can't imagine that now. But again, I wanted to give that disclaimer. Just because you see this ILF legacy builder don't mean that you can get it. It's a phone call, it's an application, and then we take out running if you're a great fit for it. If not, the other two models will be for you. But you would not write me a $20,000 check if I think you're not ready mentally.
It's a lot. No, you literally said
I had to make sure I put that.
And I'm glad because you actually said it. You actually, that's why I wanted you to go, because I want people to understand, because a lot of people see this product and think, ooh, business in a handover, like, and it's not that. Our goal is to make sure that you've got what you need to sustain this. When you say you're going to pay us $2,000, $20,000 or more, because that price fluctuates, right? Depending on where you're at, what we're looking at doing, all of this stuff.
To it, like it's a lot.
We don't want you all, like, I don't need nobody taken from their family if they are not mentally, physically, emotionally prepared to take this journey in this. At that rate, that's a lot.
Yeah. And before we even move on, I want to just hover right there for 2 seconds. Any questions or concerns about the coaching?
Somebody did, and that's TikTok.
I go real fast about the coaching. I'm gonna just hover for 2 seconds before
Michelle
we close.
Prentice 1. Where do we get the coaching? So Michelle on TikTok, you can go to forstonconsultants.com. So that's FORSTON, and that's consultants with an S on the end. Okay. .com, or you can text. If you haven't seen our introductory webinar, you can text the phrase more info. And if someone that knows the phone number and has all the information already can put it in the chat for us. The phone number is pinned to the top, I believe, of the chat. Let me double check. It probably is not.
Somebody says I sent her the link. And somebody should be giving their affiliate link to people,
especially if they're in TikTok. If they're in TikTok,
that's what this lady Rashida means. She says I sent her the link.
Perfect, Rashida. I hope you got your affiliate link. Yes, ma'am.
Please tell me yes, Rashida. I want to see that in chat because you said something about Orlando.
Yeah. So Rashida, definitely.
Rashida, you use your link.
Yeah.
Not my link, because that means she said yes.
Good job. And Rashida, like, listen. So Rashida, Wednesday night, I hope you're going to get the email. Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday, it will be recorded. So don't worry if you miss it. It will be recorded and sent out to all affiliates. But we are having an affiliate workshop where we're going to sit down and talk about all things affiliate, how to sell, best way to use your links, how to navigate the way you use your links, because your affiliate portal gives so much information. So we'll dive into the affiliate portal, how to use it, how to find things,
and
what it looks like.
One of the main things I want Shay to show you guys how to do is that when we give y'all that affiliate link, most of y'all don't understand this, but I'm going to just say it. When they click your link, it's going to lead to the website of forstonconsultants.com/. W895667 Rashida.
Correct.
But more importantly than that, I want you now to go, once you're in it, click on webinars and
Use
send
your
them that
webinar link. Yes.
Because I'll admit, that's the one I want y'all sending everybody is the webinar, because they sign through your webinar, they're going to put in their information.
Yes.
And that link show that it came from you.
Yes. And
so
now
don't leave them to the website.
Wait.
And then people get lost. We want you to take the webinar link, click on it, and send them that, because that's going to give them the webinar to watch, which leads to a call with me. So you're going to say, hey, girl, click this link because it's the webinar. And after that, Derek and you're going to have a call.
But let me show you what also
is we know that who gets the credit because they use your link.
Let me show you what else.
Please don't just send them the regular link, because maybe they don't know where to go.
Yeah.
Tell them to go and click the webinar link, or you just give it to them.
But what I also want to add is this. What I also want to add is this. Once they fill out the form for the webinar link in your profile, in your affiliate portal, it now shows that you have a lead, not just a click link, a lead. So you also get their information. So now you can follow up with that lead and say, hey, girl, how you doing?
I didn't know that part, but that's
how you doing? Yes. So we're going to discuss.
Did you watch the webinar yet and talk to Derek?
And that's where you go,
like, did you watch the webinar, girl? Because your Derek can talk to you for free. Before January, the complimentary call is free, girl, and Derek can answer all your stuff, especially if you ready to move forward.
Rashida said, okay, coach.
And make sure you come to YouTube, because Derek can answer all your stuff there too.
Yeah.
So guys, oh my God, I can't wait till y'all newer people do
I'm excited for Wednesday. Because Wednesday, that's when everything's going to make sense.
By the way, Kathy and Ronald, if you guys are still here, y'all landed in round 2 of our affiliates. Y'all should have today or by tomorrow morning received the W-9. We ain't sending y'all no money without y'all filling out that W-9. That means that when you do the W-9, that means that you made that money, not me.
Right.
I don't want to pay taxes on your $2,000.
Please no.
So just a quick list. If you don't know what a W-9 is, it just proves that I paid y'all. No different from when you pick up a check from a social worker.
Correct.
You say, Derek, here go the check for Johnny Robertson. They're going to make you sign a W-9 so that they can prove that they paid you. Make sense, everybody? Yeah. I'm showing y'all how this works. So even on our side, when I want to pay you that $2,000 for your referral, or that 40%, you got to fill out a W-9, which gets filed through my stuff. Make sense? All right.
Yeah, I'm actually checking it because we've actually created it now.
I'm so excited. And guys,
I love it.
I'll admit, right? She says we have a W-9. Perfect. Even better then, because I think my team sent everybody else's theirs. So, Kathy, if you got it, send it. And you guys should be paid out by tomorrow. You guys are on the last round of payouts. And guys, I'm so excited. We paid out over $14,000
in
this month.
In affiliates.
It was so much that I had to do it in rounds.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to be able to pay everybody out once, but I'm so excited, Shay, to give away $14,000 for people, and all they did was make an introduction to us.
Can I tell you that's a blessing?
I love that.
And I'm looking at our system, right? So I just got excited, y'all. And the reason why I got excited is because let me show you how easy we're making this. You don't even have to go looking for a W-9. What we're doing in our Digital Flow Solutions platform is, I can't wait to show this to our people in DFS.
Somebody now just as
I'm going to send it to Ronald and Kathy right now because Katara filled out hers. I literally went on the IRS's website, got the most recent.
Missing on Saturday, everybody, because we assumed she got that big old check
and went shopping. Katara, did you go shopping? Go spend all your money in one place.
Katara, everybody in the chat said like, man, Katara's spending that money, Derek. She ain't here. Anybody see Katara? Katara, you left us hanging Saturday since.
She sure did.
Katara, I'm spending that money, Derek.
But yeah, so what I did is I actually uploaded and Katara, as you'll see, well, you saw it because you used it. That's me just getting that PDF.
And also, who's lost right now? Because I want to share this experience from the beginning. Who's lost and have no clue what we're talking about? We are giving y'all the opportunity to be an affiliate of Forston Consultants on all of our stuff, Digital Flow Solutions, the VA business, and we pay 40%. So a lot of people say me.
The law.
And somebody said, what's an affiliate? So type the word affiliate to the phone number that's in the chat. And if you're on YouTube,
let me type the number in the chat.
Type the word affiliate to the number scrolling below. And basically, we give everybody 40% of anything that you introduce to us. Prime example, guys, my ILF Legacy Builder is 20 G's. If you refer somebody to me with your link and they buy that, I'm going to give you an $8,000 check, just like that, no questions asked. If you sell our $5,000 package, I'm going to give you $2,000, no questions asked. And if you sell our $500 package, again, you get, I think it was $200, no questions asked. Yeah. But they must use your link so that we can see where it came from. That's what we're talking about on TikTok. If you just joined me, we pay 40% affiliate.
Yep.
I've always paid 10, but starting in July, with some of y'all that we even paying tomorrow, God bless y'all, because what happened was, if your people would have waited a couple more days to July, you would have got 40%. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all that's getting paid tomorrow, you still fell under our 10 that we've always done. I've done that from 7 years ago. But in July, guys, we started to pay 40%. So if you introduce somebody to us by getting your affiliate link from us and send that link to everybody in the world and somebody click on it and buy it, we pay you 40% of whatever they bought. And a lot of y'all got a lot of money from us this month. We paid out over $14,115 to several different people.
Yeah.
Katara, shout me out if you got your money, because that's probably why you was missing.
What I love about this, and Kathy and Ronald will be able to see it because I sent it to them just now via email. So the affiliate. So what is an affiliate? Let's break this down real quick. So an affiliate is someone that sells somebody else's product for a commission.
That's it.
So
Perfect.
that is technically the definition of an affiliate. For Forston Consultants, it'll be you selling our packages or promoting our packages using a link that identifies you as the person that sold the product or introduced the lead to us. The goal is for you to nurture that lead, for you to get that lead over the hump to purchase the services. And when they do purchase the service using your allocated links, you're going to get a commission. Yeah. Right. So we provide you with the platform. We provide you with all of the information. We're going to actually invent the affiliate Telegram group where we're going to send you all the posts, what to post on your social media platforms. And you just add your applicable link. So if we're doing,
and some of y'all, I'll be honest, some of y'all should literally spend money on ads and put money behind it.
We have a running ad.
For example, not trying to pick on Katara, but since I sent you a bunch of money, I would take 25 of those dollars and put it on either Instagram or Facebook,
or even TikTok,
boost or promote, or on TikTok. I said, have you ever thought about starting your own housing program and people been hiding from you? Independent living facilities can save your life. Click this link and watch the webinar and thank me later.
Yep. Yeah.
Guys, they click the link and watch the webinar. They got your link. We see how they came in. So when they eventually buy, I don't care if it's right now, 6 weeks or 6 months later, or a year later, we gonna see it, and I'ma still pay you that 40%.
Yeah.
So if I were you guys, I would make this a side business, a side hustle. And some of y'all, quite frankly, you should spend money on this on paid ads.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that only do affiliates of other people's businesses and they make 6 figures a year.
Yeah.
Some people make 6 figures a month.
We have a friend that's all she does.
People.
Most of you, so let me show people this. Most content creators are affiliates. That's exactly what they're doing. If you guys are scrolling, those of y'all on TikTok, you see everybody telling you, go to the basket, click my basket. They are affiliate sales.
TikTok right now.
They are
Apple Watches and all that stuff.
They are affiliates.
Become an affiliate.
So that's literally a way to make an additional income by selling somebody else's product or service. And that's an affiliate. What we do at Forston Consultants is we make that process a lot smoother. And we're also offering workshops so that you can become a better affiliate. We have that workshop tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. The Zoom, it'll actually be done. I'm going to try and have it done via like a Zoom webinar style instead of like a Zoom meeting. So that way we're going to build up a library for affiliates. So prime example, when that one, that recording will go out to the affiliates on their intro so they understand the whole affiliate process instead of doing it to where it's a Zoom and everybody everybody's on the screen. I want to do it a Zoom webinar.
And
instead.
I hope all of y'all get this.
Yeah.
I mean, because it helps and serves everybody. But I'll admit, guys, I'm gonna be just real with y'all. I'm looking for 15 or 20 people that can just kill it. Because what's gonna happen? They're gonna make me rich. They gonna get rich, and we're gonna help a bunch of people that want to do this.
Correct.
See how everybody wins? If you know anything about Derek, I love a win-win situation. The affiliate allows you to win because you get money by doing no work.
Yep.
You just make an introduction through your link. I'm gonna do all the coaching.
Yeah.
So you win, I win because I'm gonna make a bunch of money from the sales, and the person that you brought in
is gonna win because they get great information.
On what this is, and they change lives all throughout their community.
Derek,
so I love a win-win situation, Shay.
I'm excited because Cynthia said I don't even know how to do ads. Like, see, this is going to be things that we're adding into that workshop. So again, at Forston Consultants, we do not sell products, Derek.
We sell transformation, guys.
Like, even with this, how many other people are doing trainings with their affiliates?
And some people sell their affiliate. We just giving it to you.
Yep. I'm telling, like, listen,
and then we're gonna train you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care what y'all say about me. You can call me mean, nasty, Derek's a jerk. Nobody would ever say in their life and mean it that Derek and Shay don't give opportunities to advance our life. That's one of our quotes for kind of like what we live by. We give people the opportunities and the chance to succeed no matter what it is.
Exactly.
Now, I specialize in housing and co-housing, but we talk about an affiliate right now. So again, man, like Shay, I'm one of those people, I don't mean to be like arrogant about this, but I'm one of those people that Shay, I believe that on my dying bed one day when I'm 115 years old, I won't have a lot of regrets about life.
Yeah.
We always look to help people. We always look to just further other people. We don't have to do this. I make a bunch of sales quite fine by myself. But why not get more by involving y'all so that you can make money? First, we said, thank you, Tia. Appreciate you sending me Miss Marsha.
Yeah.
Kim, why should I say, thank you, Kim. Appreciate you for sending the Mills family. Kim, here go a $2,000 check. Go find another one.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Let's get ready to close because you getting too passionate, man. You be getting too passionate. But before you close,
people, I love people making money, and I love people having more than one way. For example, we taught a course about 10 months ago called an AI book writing course that teaches you how to write a book in one day, less than 10 minutes, and be on Amazon or Etsy tomorrow for sale. That's like $97. I know people charging right now $1,000 and $3,000 for a course like that.
Yeah.
I give it to y'all for $97. Now, if you want that, just type AI book writing course, and my team will do something and try to get you in that. But those are just other things along the way that has nothing to do with housing.
Yeah.
But how can they write a book? Shay, most of these people that are listening right now got a book inside of their head and their heart, but don't know how to write it.
They have no
clue. We give y'all the prompt, the ChatGPT tool, and all the instructions on how to do it. And Shay gave you a separate instruction on how to put it on Etsy or Amazon or how to, how to publish it.
Correct.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Self-publishing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope you guys appreciate Shay. We love you guys like a fat kid loves cake. And whether you guys listen to this or not,
look what I got.
My assignment is to give y'all the game, and what you do with it, that's the only thing I can't control. So I pray that you move at the speed of instruction. I pray that God gives you the mind of Christ and an able body to do all of what we've been talking about. And tell God to help you stay focused and that you don't get so off in the middle of doing this thing and get distracted by naysayers, doubters, haters, and all of that stuff. So as Shay begins to show you guys the pictures from yesterday's massage, I love y'all. Y'all be good. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask or think, according to God's power that worketh within us. Shay, bless the people with these pictures.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to pull up just a few of them so that you all can see the time that was had yesterday at our spa day. And as they're loading, these are my lovely, these are a few of my lovely ladies.
Mm-hmm.
So we had what happened? I done lost myself in the whole situation, y'all.
What happened?
I done bumped myself out of the whole stream, y'all. Give me 2 seconds.
It said full screen, and then the big picture came up. But
yeah, you removed me
after that.
Yeah, Derek removed me, so I'm sure they can't hear us. There we go, guys. We are back. I don't know what Derek just did, but I'm gonna take Derek's
husband, y'all, and I'm used to being blamed for stuff. I didn't touch nothing other than go to full screen, and she said Derek kicked her out.
It did.
How many husbands are used to that?
It kicked me out of the studio.
Wait, me though.
Because that was you did something.
Ronald, talk to me.
Did he not just tell on
himself? How many husbands do we have here?
Did he not just tell on himself and said that all I did was?
But guys, when I hit full screen, she was still there. When she hit something, she disappeared and then blamed me.
No, I didn't hit anything.
I just being funny.
You hit it.
Neither one of us probably did it, but she blamed me for it.
So someone asked that workshop is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we are here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I have pictures and I'll make sure Derek doesn't knock them off the screen next time. But no, it's been a pleasure. And again, thank you all for spending time with us. Someone asked on TikTok, what if you're not the tech person?
Me either.
Derek's not. As you see, he just booted me out of the YouTube studio. So, I mean, hey, it happens. No, but we do have where you can utilize virtual assistants to assist with that part of, to help compensate for where you're not techie. So again, everybody, we look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow night, same place, same time. Tomorrow, because I do have my laptop in front of me, I might do something fun. We might mess around with some AI, some stuff, and let you see a little bit.
I would like for them to hear how that bot works with that agent, so if you can do those calls.
It's fine as long as we meet. Yeah, it's fine. I can have my line set up and everything. So
many people.
So we can
showing that now.
We can have a whole bunch happen tomorrow
because most of you guys that we coach and teach have jobs in a 9-to-5. Like there's nothing greater than an AI bot answering your phone so that you don't miss the call.
Correct.
And usually when people see it, they're really impressed by it. So that would be my one request if we do something like tomorrow.
Yeah,
I would love for the people to be able to see how that AI agent can answer their phone and continue their business even when they're at work on their 9-to-5 trying to feed their family. So
I think
that'd be cool.
We'll figure it out and we have it. Like I said, I think we're good. We're all set. That's why I got my laptop. So we'll be able to do some of that stuff tomorrow. And again, thank you all for being here with us. And again, I just thank God for y'all spending time with us. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here. For those of you on TikTok that have not followed me, go ahead. I am right here. Hello. Go ahead and follow the Angela Denise Foundation. That is my 501c3 nonprofit organization. A lot of the pictures from this event will be posted there on my TikTok. And that's Angela Denise Foundation on all social media platforms. Connect with us at the Angela Denise Foundation. See what we're doing. See what I got going on with my ladies. I may be taking some of them on a real outing in a few weeks. I'm just trying to figure out the whole nuances behind that. So stay tuned. You might see some fun stuff with me and my residents going out somewhere fun. So, yeah. And
also just a little bit of advice to all of you women, because most of you women want to do what we do, and then you drag your husband into it. So, Miss Regina, let me help you out, right? Make sure you show your husband the webinar first. Don't just come and jump on him with you buying a course.
Right.
I help a lot of women with this. Us men as the decision makers, you can't bring to me. Like, Shay can't come to me and say, babe, we need to buy this course.
No.
Well, babe, first of all, what course? What guy who you heard talk about it, and where is he? So let me help you ladies. Don't get so gung-ho about this after you've seen us one time and then go tell your husband, babe, we got to buy this package. Don't do it that way. Lead him to the webinar first and say, babe, after you watch it, Derek and Shell answer any question you have.
Yeah, we can do a call.
They don't want you to just buy their stuff. They want to talk to you first. It's called a discovery call. So write this down, ladies. Webinar, discovery call. Talk to Derek, and then y'all make a decision after you pray and talk to God. Because if your husband hear that's my order of business, he gonna be almost like, wow, this guy's cool. Like, he ain't rush up to buy it. He ain't making us buy it. He don't seem desperate, because I'm not. I don't need your money. You need this thing that God put in your heart, and I got the game to it. So one more time, tell your husband, but say, babe, let's watch this thing together, because they give it for free.
Yeah.
And babe, they give us a call for free. And he got a YouTube channel that's 7 days a week. And babe, after that call, he said, pray to God first. And when we feel resistance, don't do it. But if we feel that freeness, let's say, Derek, let's go and let's sign up.
Yeah.
Make sense, everybody? You women, Because you guys have such a great heart naturally and you want to help people, because 95% of y'all that I coach are women. And most of y'all drag, and I joke to say this, but you drag your husband into it. But it's a hard sell to your husband when he ain't seen me, he ain't talked to me.
Right.
If Shay come tell me about some guy want to sell us something, well, Shay, can I talk to him?
Yeah.
Can I filter that through my spirit, through the man in me, to make sure that we ain't being tricked? So don't go to your husband trying to buy a package before he talk to me.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
Just make sense.
I know, but bring it down.
Okay, I will. So Shay trying to save my voice, y'all, because I talk loud and aggressive. So here's me redoing that. Talk to your husband, but make sure he's seen the webinar and then he speaks to me as the man so that I can lay it all out to him. Because I'm going to say, hey, sir, now after all of this, you still don't write me no check.
Right.
You go talk to your wife again. Y'all decide with God in the middle of the room, in the middle of y'all hands. And then y'all coming back and say, Derek, let's go. We ready. How you sell it to your husband. Now, babe, you won't believe I saw this guy talking about it, and we need to buy it. He gonna say, right? So talk to him, give him the webinar, call with me, talk to God, make a decision. All right, that's it for me.
Miss Regina said, "I need that."
Somebody said, "I need
Absolutely.
that." Exactly. It's hard to send it to your husband when he heard me yet. That's a man.
And thank you, Miss Regina, for everything you were doing on TikTok. Thank you to all of you. I think Rashida was another one. Thank y'all for your support and your help. Again, Derek, let's pray these folks out.
Can you wait until January to the price for the DIY?
I'll tell anybody
DIY
with that.
is such a crazy price right now. And if we didn't say it, ma'am, that just said that, we offer financing. And shame on me for not talking about that enough. We have Klarna and Afterpay. And I'll admit, 60% of people that buy our stuff don't use their own money. They use Klarna or Afterpay right there at checkout. So as you're buying it, it's in that same page, Klarna or Afterpay. So don't pay the $4.97 from your pocket. Pay like $90 a month when you leverage the credit of getting it. And here's my last disclaimer, and I'm gone. Guys, get your credit right. Fix your credit. That's the cheat code to life, and it's easier to buy stuff.
And business.
It's easier to do business when your credit is up to par. And I mean 680 or higher. I would love to see you at 7 something, but I'll accept the 680 and higher because most banks will do business with you at least at the 680.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can leverage that in so many ways.
Absolutely. So guys, I love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you haven't ever given us a 5-star Google review, we would appreciate that. I'm going to put that on the screen here really quickly. This is also a part of that scholarship opportunity. So if you're one of those people that are getting the scholarship, this is actually a part of it, that we need a 5-star Google review. Now, don't make it up. But if you really loved us and the information, you feel like God led you to it, say something real nice, hit number 5. Yeah. And that allows you to get that scholarship. Now, I'll admit, that's the only requirement. Really easy. Yeah. So other than that, Father God, thank you so much for the seed that was sown today. God, thank you for the ability to give what you gave Shay and I. And God, by your Holy Spirit, bring all of this back to their remembrance so that they never forget it again. And God, give them the mind of Christ and an able body to do it. And God, let no devil in hell stop it. Yes. Father God, right now today, we give you all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise, and all the credit for making this thing happen. God, as we always say, that we decrease so that you can increase inside of us. God, again, thank you for this ministry. Thank you for the real estate. Thank you for the people. Thank you for the social workers and case managers. Thank you for the relationships to make this all work. And God, like I said, we'll be ever so careful to give you all the credit. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask or think, according to God's power that worketh in us. You guys be great, and we'll see y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Good night, everybody.
If you've ever imagined of starting your own housing program, there is no reason that after we're done here tonight that you shouldn't go to forstonconsultants.com/webinars and watch the webinar, guys, because a lot of you have wanted to start a group home or traditional assisted living facility, but that stuff takes license. It takes a lot of time to open. There's a lot of red tape to jump through. You have to ask for permission. We teach you guys how to open an ILF, an independent living facility, where you can house the homeless, displaced adults, or anybody that has a guaranteed income, and it doesn't require a license, and you don't have to own the property. Make sure you watch that free webinar at forstonconsultants.com/webinars, and then set up a free strategy call so that me and my team can get you started. Let's get back to the show.
Talk.
Hey, what's going on, family? I hope you guys are enjoying this information, but just in case if you was wondering, how could you get more one-on-one coaching just like this? First of all, you can ask just by typing it in the chat, or you can visit forstonconsultants.com/IMB. Again, the IMB stands for ILF Mastery Blueprint. So again, if you want one-on-one coaching, let us know. This is exactly what we do. And again, don't spend all your time in this room today without asking questions. As you see, we're giving out a lot of great information. So make sure you ask your questions just to make sure that you fully understand it. And then also don't forget, we give you guys a free strategy call. So we want you to watch our webinar. That's also at forstonconsultants.com/webinars, but also soak up a lot of this information that we're giving you guys on YouTube, and then schedule a free strategy call so that we can get on the phone to talk about how fast can we get you started. Let's get back to the show. Hey, what's going on, family? Have you ever imagined starting your own housing program? That's probably why you're here. And if you're looking for one-on-one coaching, like you're kind of getting right now, but in a more of a one-on-one setting, just you and I, that's our ILF Mastery Blueprint. There's a number that they're scrolling below on this screen right now. If you text the word scholarship to that phone number, my team is going to get you some information. So first of all, I'm going to say congratulations and thank you for moving at the speed of instruction. We look forward to working with you. And again, this is only for people that desire our one-on-one coaching, which is designed to watch you succeed from going from a zero to a hero when it comes to information and knowing how to implement this independent living facility model without any mistakes. That's most important. So again, our ILF Mastery Blueprint, guys, there's a scholarship that's available for it that'll slice the price in half, which is also a no-brainer. So again, if you've ever desired to start your own housing program, but you thought you needed a license, you don't. You thought you had to be a nurse, you don't. You thought you had to own the property, you don't. Consider our ILF Mastery Blueprint, where we are going to take you to success and let God use you in your community, housing the homeless and the displaced. Let's get back to the show. Hey, what's going on, family? Just to let you know really quick, everything that you're listening to right now, I actually have it in a more structured way in a webinar. So when you guys get done here, go to forstonconsultants.com, click the tab that says webinars, and there's 2 webinars there. One is for you to be the actual ILF operator, meaning that you want to do it. And then the other one is the HRA. That stands for Housing Referral Agency, where you're able to take people from homeless to hopeful, and you actually don't need the real estate. It stands for a Housing Referral Agency, and we call it a business in a box. But definitely go to forstonconsultants.com, watch both of those webinars, then set up a free strategy call with me and my team, and let's see how we can get you started. Back to the show. Hey, what's going on, family? I hope you guys are enjoying the content, but I just want to let you know there's still time to apply for the scholarship for the ILF Mastery Blueprint, and that's our one-on-one coaching. So there's a lot that comes with it. So I'm just going to guide you guys to the website so that you can kind of check it out for yourself after we're done here. So you're going to visit forstonconsultants.com. Then you're going to click the tab that says products and services. The first thing that's going to pop up is the ILF Mastery Blueprint. Click that tab that says learn more, and it's literally going to give you step-by-step instruction of what you can do. And it's real easy of how you can apply and win the scholarship to apply to the price so that you can get our one-on-one coaching here at Forston Consultants. Let's get back to the content. If you've ever imagined of starting your own housing program, there is no reason that after we're done here tonight that you shouldn't go to forstonconsultants.com/webinars and watch the webinar, guys, because a lot of you have wanted to start a group home or traditional assisted living facility, but that stuff takes license. It takes a lot of time to open. There's a lot of red tape to jump through. You have to ask for permission. We teach you guys how to open an ILF, an independent living facility, where you can house the homeless, displaced adults, or anybody that has a guaranteed income, and it doesn't require a license, and you don't have to own the property. Make sure you watch that free webinar at forstonconsultants.com/webinars, and then set up a free strategy call so that me and my team can get you started. Let's get back to the show.